I am absolutely not spending the night on this island.
That suits me fine.
Johnny, the Hollywood movie industry has had its worst bloody year in a generation. What's going on? Oh yeah, it hasn't been very good, Johnny, but I'll tell you why. Shit stories, shit movies, and wokeism. What are you bloody driving at?
Despite the fact that so many people in the entertainment industry and in the media tried to convince everyone that this would be the year Hollywood bounced back, that after blaming all of their failures on COVID, even when it didn't necessarily make sense to do so, that finally this is going to be a bounce back year. That turned out not to be the case. In fact, you now have people arguing whether this was the worst year in the history of Hollywood or not.
Yeah, Johnny, you and I could write the bloody script for some of these films that are coming out now that cost $200 million. Yeah, well, I suppose, yeah. People just want a bloody story. They want to eat some popcorn and watch an escapism bloody movie.
That's not even looking at attendance. Attendance is down nearly 40%. Whatever the final figures are, the attendance people actually going into theaters, you're talking a decline of 40 to 50%.
I mean, look at Indiana Jones, Johnny, when it came out, a very simple story, and it was about some rugged bloke in the 30s who was running around doing all that sort of shit, fantasy stuff, but people wanted to believe it. Yeah, right. Now, if you fuck around and put women doing his bloody role, immediately it goes off in people's head that in 1938 there weren't many women doing this. This is fucking bullshit, and they don't like it. It was all cocked up. And now, to top it all off, Johnny, we got this bloody thing coming out.
The American Society of Magical Negroes.
Wokeism?
That term, by the way, Magical Negro, it was coined by director Spike Lee, who has also made quite a few films where he targets the racial tensions of the past with stuff like Black Klansman, for example. In the American Society of Magical Negroes, however, that film looks to be one part satire comedy, and another a cleverly designed jab at white people in general, who, as you likely know, have become the world's punching bags when it comes to racist remarks.
Star Wars is another one. Star Wars was just a basic bloody... it was just based on old storytelling. You had this bloody lonely kid out in the fucking desert on a farm, and he finds this old bloody hero in the hills, and it just led from there. Yeah, well, reality of those sort of stories, Johnny, have been told for fucking thousands of years.
What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
Shark.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable. White people feeling uncomfortable precedes a lot of bad stuff for us. That's why we fight white discomfort every day. Because the happier they are...
I gotta stop it. Wait.
Yeah.
The name needs a little updating.
The happier they are, the safer we are.
People just want a bloody story. They want to eat some popcorn and watch an escapism bloody movie. Yes, that's true.
In fact, you now have people arguing whether this was the worst year in the history of Hollywood or not.